People have a lot of misconceptions about substance use disorder and who it can affect.
Addiction is a disease of the brain with many factors that go into it, from genetics to the environment. And the face of addiction can be someone who you would never expect.
In tonight's Eye on Keloland, Angela Kennecke brings you the story of how a Laverne, Minnesota woman overcame many more obstacles than most to find recovery. And now she's writing a book about it.
At first, it was only at night, a few drinks to wind down the day. In my head, it was no big deal. I thought I deserved it. Like a true addict, I wanted to get drunk as fast as possible. I was no longer only drinking at night, but I had now progressed to drinking around the clock. Those words are from Chelsea Hermson's memoir and would ring true for anyone who has struggled with addiction. But Hermson's struggle is more difficult than most because feeding your addiction when you're in a wheelchair is a challenge.
I was drunk 24/7.
37-year-old Hermson was born unconscious after her mother's placenta ripped and she was without oxygen for the first few moments of her life.
I didn't cry.
You didn't cry?
No.
Hermson has cerebral palsy. While she has been physically disabled, she does not have an intellectual disability.
I really felt in college. I was on the D's list.
She says her confidence started to wane in graduate school in Chicago.
And you lived on your own?
Yes.
Wow. How were you able to do that?
It was hard.
Hermson wasn't able to complete the program.
I was raised to believe I could keep up with everyone else. And for the first time, I wasn't able to keep up with my peers. And that set me in a spiral.
She was hospitalized for suicidal thoughts and even attempted suicide. Then she started to drink.
Because of my disability, my muscles are really tight and spastic. When I drink, those muscles relax.
Hermson says in 2016, she began drinking around the clock.
I would drink all day until I passed out.
Hermson was hospitalized some 15 times.
It was keeping me from drinking.
Being in the hospital was keeping you from drinking?
Yeah.
She also went through treatment for substance use disorder 3 times, but always went back to drinking. Group home supervisor Tannen Kennengeiter met Hermson in 2018, right after she first moved in.
She was very shy. You could definitely tell she didn't want to be here.
But there was something about being in this home with others that helped Hermson where treatment programs had failed. She started making real connections with others who lived in the house and their caretakers.
I really like the staff. We're kind of sarcastic around here, and that's what I like.
Kennengeiter just returned to this job after a 2-year absence.
I've seen even more of her personality come out. She's totally different from what I knew of her 2 years ago.
I looked at my life and I realized, hey, I have it pretty good here.
Hermson says if she were to live alone again, she would probably return to drinking. Instead, she says she fills her days with coloring and listening to audiobooks. She is also writing a book about her life. It's not about overcoming a disability, but rather an addiction.
What is the best thing about being sober?
I'm at peace.
In her memoir, Chelsea writes, "My story is unique in some ways, and in some ways it is not unique. It is unique because I had a disability along with an addiction. It is my sincere hope that my story educates people on how addiction affects people. Finally, I hope to educate people with disabilities about the importance of maintaining their autonomy and not giving people a reason to take it away." With Eye on Keloland, I'm Angela Kennecke.
She has been in recovery for 3 years. She has a website that includes much of her story as well as her writing samples. We posted a link with this story on our website.